Welcome back to AI Radar. Last week, we promised to show you how the robot revolution will reshape the job market for your generation. And the data we've uncovered is both shocking and incredibly exciting. Let's start with the numbers that everyone's talking about. The World Economic Forum estimates that 85 million jobs will be displaced by AI and robotics by 2025. But here's the plot twist. They'll create 97 million new roles. That's a net gain of 12 million jobs. But the real story isn't about the numbers. It's about the complete transformation of what work looks like. Over 2/3 of Gen Z candidates already say AI has made the job search more competitive. But here's what the statistics don't tell you. You're not competing against robots. You're competing for the chance to work alongside them. The winners in this new economy won't be those who fight automation, but those who master human-robot collaboration. The jobs disappearing first are exactly what you'd expect: routine, predictable tasks that can be coded into algorithms. Manufacturing is leading the charge with 2 million workers set to be replaced by 2025. But manufacturing has always been cyclical, and this transition is creating something unprecedented. If you're wondering whether you should hit subscribe now or wait until the end, do it now, because what I'm about to share about the jobs being created will blow your mind. These aren't just replacements, they're entirely new categories of human potential. AI specialists, data scientists, machine learning engineers, and robotics engineers are becoming increasingly essential across all industries. But beyond the obvious tech roles, we're seeing jobs emerge that didn't exist 5 years ago. Prompt engineering has become one of the most talked about AI-created careers, where people optimize inputs to achieve desired outputs from AI systems. Think about what that means for a generation that grew up texting, tweeting, and crafting the perfect Instagram caption. You've been training for prompt engineering your entire lives without knowing it. The ability to communicate effectively with AI systems is becoming as valuable as traditional programming skills. New roles are emerging like AI trainers, ethics consultants, digital twin architects, and emotion recognition specialists. These positions let individuals shape AI development rather than just use finished products. You're not just consumers of this technology, you're becoming the architects of how it evolves. The healthcare revolution is particularly exciting. Robots learning to understand their own bodies, like we discussed last week, are creating demand for embodied AI specialists who can teach machines to navigate physical spaces safely around humans. Medical robot trainers are becoming as crucial as traditional medical technicians. AI ethicists, policy advisors, and governance specialists are being hired by large organizations to steer AI development in ethical directions and audit algorithms for bias. These roles blend technology understanding with human judgment, exactly the kind of hybrid thinking your generation excels at. But here's the real game changer for Gen Z specifically. You're the first generation to see automation coming and prepare for it in real time. Previous generations had to adapt after technology disrupted their careers. You get to build your career around the disruption from day one. The key insight driving all of this is that robots excel at tasks, but humans excel at relationships, creativity, and ethical reasoning. The top skills for 2025 include analytical thinking, creativity, and flexibility, along with data and AI understanding and content creation. Notice how those skills combine technical competence with uniquely human capabilities. Content creation is particularly relevant here. Every robot system needs human translators who can explain complex AI behaviors to everyday users. Robot behavior analysts, AI transparency specialists, and human-machine interface designers are becoming essential roles that require both technical understanding and communication skills. The manufacturing jobs being lost aren't disappearing into thin air. They're evolving into robot supervision, maintenance, and training roles that require human judgment and adaptability. Robotics engineers now work in automotive, manufacturing, defense, and medicine, designing new products and overseeing robot production. What makes this especially exciting for your generation is the democratization aspect. Remember last week's MIT breakthrough that lets anyone teach robots to move using just a camera? That technology is creating opportunities for independent robot trainers, specialized AI tutors, and custom automation consultants who can work with small businesses that couldn't afford traditional robotics solutions. The timeline is accelerating faster than most predictions. AI technology has already accounted for more than 10,000 job cuts in just the first 7 months of 2025. But the replacement jobs are appearing just as quickly in different sectors. Here's your action plan as someone entering this transformed job market. First, embrace the technical literacy that your generation already has. Second, double down on uniquely human skills like emotional intelligence, creative problem solving, and ethical reasoning. Third, position yourself at the intersection of human needs and AI capabilities. The jobs of the future aren't about replacing humans or replacing robots. They're about optimizing the collaboration between both. Robot psychology specialists help AI systems understand human emotional responses. Human-robot interaction designers create interfaces that feel natural to both parties. Think about the MIT robots learning to understand their bodies through visual observation. Someone needs to design the curricula for teaching different types of robots. Someone needs to troubleshoot when the learning process goes wrong. Someone needs to translate between what humans want robots to do and how to train them to do it. McKinsey reports that at least 14% of employees globally could need to change careers by 2030 due to digitization. But for Gen Z, this isn't a career change, it's a career creation. You're not adapting to a world that robots changed, you're building the world that you and robots will share. The most exciting part is that we're still in the earliest stages of this transformation. The neural network breakthrough we covered last week is just one example of technologies that will spawn entire new industries. Quantum-enhanced robotics, bio-integrated AI systems, and consciousness-mimicking machines are all on the horizon, each carrying the potential for job categories we can't even imagine yet. Your generation has a unique advantage in this transition. You understand both digital communication and human psychology intuitively. You've grown up collaborating with AI systems through search engines, social media algorithms, and smart devices. The leap to collaborating with AI systems in professional settings isn't a fundamental shift. It's an evolution of skill you already possess. The robot revolution isn't taking your jobs away, it's multiplying the kinds of work that need human insight, creativity, and judgment. Every automated process needs human oversight. Every AI decision needs ethical review. Every robot behavior needs human validation. As we wrap up this deep dive into your professional future, remember that you're not just witnesses to the robot revolution. You're the first generation of humans who get to consciously design how humans and machines work together. The job market isn't being reshaped around you, it's being reshaped by you. Next week on AI Radar, we're exploring how AI is revolutionizing creative industries and why human creativity is becoming more valuable, not less, in an automated world. You'll want to see what's happening when AI tries to make art, music, and stories. Stay curious, stay adaptable, and remember that in a world where machines can learn any task, the most valuable humans are those who can teach machines what tasks are worth learning. Keep your radar tuned to AI Radar.